Hello there, this is Ben Fournier, and here's Space Commander, War and Trade. It's going to be more trade this round, try to build up from what I lost to the battles on the last time, which is pretty much half of what I made the time before. Yeah, a little bit more. It was 46.1 and we're down to 17.8. So, gonna do the trade route between New London and the jump gate, which gives about 0.7 kilo credits, you know, 700 net gain each time, so that's going to take forever. But yeah, clear up these. We don't need those. We just need one Bronto, because you get any more than that and you're just by supply decreasing the amount each time. So yep,
I better check the map.
this is making up for the other thing. And I was just about there and I clicked the wrong thing. Oh wait, no, this would be the wrong thing. Back. We're going to New London first. And yep, let's just go there. I thought I pressed A already. I'm hoping the buttons aren't...
Attention, approaching ship. Security scan confirmed. You're clear. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, fuel. And I might change the pattern on this. It's kind of depressing me how it looks like one of my birds from that had passed already. Come on. Okay, yeah, let's change this to something else. I don't know. There, or... no. Yeah, that looks better. Matching with the Star Fury a little bit. And can we adjust the hull? Well, no, it doesn't need to. Yeah, these aren't going to be in combat, so... Alright. I mean, they could if you want them to fart around and just take pot shots at enemies nearby them, but they're just going to lose health way too quickly that way. Back and cargo shop, and onward to this. Waiting for it to go from capital letters to that. Lowercase. And then onward to the jump gate.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Yep, my own. Well,
Flight control to approach. Security scan confirmed. You're clear. Have a pleasant stay.
so 18.4 from 17.8, only 0.6. And after fueling, still 0.6 already. The joy.
I love this job.
I wish I had this job. Gotta remember not to click on that because we don't have the ability to take on their entire fleet right now. I mean...
Flight control to approach. Credentials cleared. Welcome aboard.
next time I play I'll see about taking them on, but I might need to get more of the ships that cause things to go boom with torpedoes of doom. But yeah, for now it's just getting ship parts, and the next time the battles of doom. Doom, I say doom.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Yes, if I click here and decide to take on, let's see, fly to investigate. How about no? Not yet. There's probably...
Flight control to approaching ship. This is flight control. Check your speed.
The last battle had 19.1, interesting. What was it before? I forget, but whatever. Either way, it's like the last battle had 2 capital ships, so we're gonna need a fair bit more missiles to deal with the enemy stuff. I got fuel, right? Yep, okay. Onward, back to the New
Let's
London.
go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
I do wish they had more phrases. It's still good thematically, though.
Attention, approaching. Initiating docking procedure.
Like, it's nowhere near as cool and full of detail as like Starfield, and it's not like even the same kind of game really, but it's still beautiful despite its simplicity. And actually, thanks to its simplicity, I can actually play it on my potato computer versus absolutely not. And gotta make sure to remember what I'm doing. It's like walking into a room without keeping your eye on the target of what you're supposed to be doing. It's like if you don't... I think it was something
Let's go see
like...
if we can ruin someone's day today.
You know, you walk into a room without actively focusing on what you're doing?
Attention approaching. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
And your brain goes into this default mode of this is the space kind of thing, you know? Space for what? I don't know, something. Oh well, let's look around and see if we can see what we need to do. Like, oh, I meant to clean out all my drawers. Or, you know, the cupboards, that sort of stuff.
Flight control to approve. Credentials cleared. Welcome aboard.
I've found the easiest way to clean any given room is to do it in like one huge batch. Like, take everything out, clean all the surfaces, put everything back except for stuff that should just be thrown away. Otherwise, for me anyway, if I do like try to do small tasks, it's really difficult to do more than a couple items at once. So
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
it helps to be able to afford all the supplies you need ahead of time to clean, though. Otherwise, that can be a pain to, you know, like not having running water.
Attention approaching. Initiating docking procedure.
Then you need to have at least one bucket for having clean water, another bucket for rinse water, and a few different rags as each gets dirtier. That sort of stuff. It's a real joy.
I love this job.
Yeah. It's a shame they don't have it where you can zoom out a bit further with the Bronto. See, I mean, it's not the...
Flight control to approach. This is flight control. Check your speed.
It's not the coolest kind of transport ship in science fiction, but it's a nice little freighter type thing or something, whatever it's called. I'm sure there's a particular thing, but yeah, for terminology, there's always something like, there's even a name for the end of shoelaces. It's like, I suppose when you're making things, it helps to have a name for what you're making, but it's also like, wow, someone decided to put a name for this. Really?
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Yeah, I guess that's more of a TI thing after a while, though. Or either TI or SI.
Flight control to approaching. Security clearance granted.
It's either knowing something completely for its own sake, similar to like basic science compared to applied science, or whatever there. I got that already, okay.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Yep. Gonna at least try to get the 46.1 back.
Attention approaching. Initiating docking procedure.
I would like to go for 100,000 credits, see if I could do that. That will take a while though if I do. At least this route. But it's a very simple way to do this though. Since they have the most of the factories.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
I'm
Flight
running.
control to approaching. Credentials cleared. Welcome aboard.
I'm running out of things to say. But it's like everything I say is something I think to say rather than just like the computer.
Okay, all systems checked. We are good to go.
Yeah, I do unfortunately have like a mid-journey for my cover art for books for now, but as soon as I can afford proper cover art from an actual artist, I will get that.
Attention approaching ship. You've been granted credentials cleared. Welcome aboard.
I had tried getting cover art from an actual artist on Fiverr before for fullness of time, having an orbital ring around Earth. They made it so that the orbital ring looked almost larger than the Earth, and it's like, I'm not describing things well enough, or they just don't care to follow instructions for... either way, it's... I don't know. My ideal type of cover art for that would be showing like a ship dropping and jetting away from the orbital ring and having a close-in view of the segment of the orbital ring the ship is flying out from. But like for an orbital ring, it's the wire inside is going at hyperorbital velocity, but the sheath is artificially geostationary by being maglev on the wire inside it. So ships could drop from the stationary sheath and fire away after they've cleared it, like a missile from a plane, that kind of thing. Or, I mean, if you have launch loops on it, you can launch like a coil gun off the top of it. But I don't know. Either way, it would be cool to see like a section of it and the planet below. Oh well, and I already did that. Okay.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Alrighty, here we go.
Flight control to approach. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
Alrighty. So, onward to keeping this going.
Okay, what next?
Just ever more beautiful space vistas without Windows Vista. I think I have Windows 10.
Attention approaching ship. You've been granted docking security clearance granted.
Yeah, I think it's Windows 10. Either way, it sucks. I mean, my computer needs a graphics card to really handle games more than this. Like, as soon as I can afford it, I'd like to be able to play Starship Troopers Saturn Command. That looks like a really cool game. And maybe like the X series. I've heard that's really good. I think my computer might be able to handle Nexus, but it's also kind of iffy, so I'm gonna try to finish Star Wolf's first, or at least get as far as I can in Star Wolf's before it becomes impossible for me. Hopefully that won't be
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
too much of a thing. Like, I have some videos scheduled all the way out to January 13th now, and this is the 20th or 21st, but of November, but when I'm recording it.
Attention approaching security clearance granted.
Yeah, I might need to keep doing that like once a week so I don't forget how to play the game and have to figure it out way far away. Like, I'm trying to catch up on some other stuff because Star Wolf's was like my Aspie fixation for a bit, and then I let other things fall behind.
I hope I didn't forget anything.
So yeah, probably gonna try to still do that a bit more, but I want to make sure I'm not leaving any days unfilled too.
Attention approaching abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
I might see about trying to complete the Red Alert campaign a bit more too. I stopped because it felt impossible though. Like, I tend to do that. Whenever things get too hard, I just can't care anymore because it's like, this isn't fun to me. It's nice when I can win, but it sucks when I just can't. And I'm sure others can, good for them, but it's like, if I can't...
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
It's like, what is even the point? Just frustrating myself? There's no winning
Flight
possible for
control
me,
to
then
approaching
it's...
initiating docking procedure.
I don't know, I'm saying the same things over and over, sorry. It's like on the movie Aliens, where Ripley's like, how many ways do you want to hear the same story? But yeah. And that's how words work though. You can say many things
I better check the map.
one way, or you can say the same thing in many different ways. Roughly anyway. I mean, if you're gonna be hyper pedantic...
Attention approaching ship. Security scan confirmed. You're clear. Have a pleasant stay.
If you're going to be hyper pedantic about things, I mean, that's sort of like saying every number past the decimal point is entirely necessary. But really, it's like, necessary for what? Like, say you only have 3 sig figs, and yet you have an irrational number that repeats on to infinity. Then you only have 3 sig figs, though. Practically. So, yeah, it's like, Okay, you have all these
Let's go
values.
see if we can ruin someone's day today.
You have all these numbers that mean nothing after a point, aside from, well, I mean, you still want to compute them while doing the whole process there, but for a final result, you only have...
Attention approaching ship. Abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
You're only accurate and precise, having significant figures to three, like 3 significant figures. Anyway, I'm not explaining that well, but yeah. Anyway, I did that already. Yep, okay.
I love this job.
I wish I had this job, and not as a truck driver. My dad wanted to be a truck driver for a little bit after he...
Attention approaching ship. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
Like after he lost his job to computers replacing him, and back in like the early 90s at Blanks or some other, like a printing company that's out of business now, I think. But yeah, they replaced him with just computer stuff there basically. And he tried to be a taxi driver for a bit, and then he got held up and he just shut down for a while. It just all felt meaningless to him, like me after working at sweatshops for too long. Getting
Let's
paid.
go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Getting paid next to nothing for the sake of next to nothing. Aside from just collecting more diseases from a hospital laundromat and roasting myself alive every summer. Yay!
Flight control to approach. Initiating docking procedure.
Yeah, he wanted to learn how to drive a truck for a bit, but it just was the price to do so was prohibitive. So he ended up like learning how to be a plumber, got as far as being a journeyman plumber before he got cancer, and then, yeah. The insurance ran out, and
Captain's log. Stardate. Oh, wait. I wish.
and they didn't continue the chemotherapy.
Flight control to approach. Credentials cleared. Welcome aboard.
It's like things that should be illegal. Oh well. But yeah, transporting goods would be neat. It would be. Yeah, I got that already, right? Okay.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Yada yada yada. No. Just nuke it all from orbit.
Attention approaching. This is flight control. Check your speed.
You can check my speed. You have radar, don't you? Tell me, is it good? Is it okay?
Where to now?
I'm pretty sure these ships only have 2 speed modes: on, boost, and parked. Well, I mean that's 3 then, which is 0. 1, 2, or 0, basically. Well, for animation, that would be pretty much it. One set of animation for
Attention
this
approaching ship. Initiating docking procedure.
procedure. Dun dun dun. Okay, ever more stuff. Always alone, never alone.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Sarah Kerrigan. There's a tribute to her that's with that song, Always Alone, Never Alone.
Attention approaching ship. Security clearance granted.
I like that one. It's a character on StarCraft, by the way. StarCraft 2, and, well, from StarCraft 1, but StarCraft 2 when she got redeemed.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Although I haven't played Heart of the Swarm yet, and I don't really like playing as Zerg, but I have seen it.
Attention approaching. Abide the ground crew guidelines and
have,
enjoy your stay.
I have seen the cutscene animations and how it plays out, though, so that's kind of a sad thing with how she was treated like a lab rat, and then, Jim gets left for dead, and all that sort of stuff like she was by Minx. But yeah.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
It generally does rather stink when you get left for dead. Gotta tell ya.
Flight control to approaching. This is flight control. Check your speed.
Whether it's my ex-wife abandoning me or my stepdad once leaving me on the side of the highway, that was a real fun time.
Time for some action.
But yeah, there's always some way everyone can treat each other like trash, and it's like, you know, those who treat each other like trash are the ones who are trash.
Attention approaching. Security scan confirmed. You're clear.
At
Have a pleasant stay.
At least until they stop behaving that way and make up for it. But so many don't see their actions as wrong, they just see themselves as the ultimate customer in life. So anything they do is perfect while everyone else
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
is free to be treated however they feel like.
Flight control to approaching. Security clearance granted.
Yay. Okay. 27.7, so next should be 28.4 if it is the 0.7 thing. Alrighty, here we go.
I love this ship.
It's okay. Alrighty, come on, come on.
Attention approaching. Initiating docking procedure.
Oh, yeah, still running out of things to talk about. But here's my fan theory, though, for aliens. The mice in Hitchhikers and the hamsters of LV-46 are similar. Except the mice want to know the meaning of life, while the hamsters want to know the meaning of the other thing.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
And maybe the xenomorphs are the pets of the hamsters. Who knows? It's obviously...
Flight control to approach. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
Yep, to 8.4, so 0.7 each time. Just about. Around about there. Alrighty.
Time for some action.
Not quite, no. Time for more building up of funds for next time I go to do the action stuff.
Flight control to approaching ship. Ground crew is standing by. You're clear to. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
Yep, especially the fire crew. Dun dun dun. And gotta pay attention to when it switches from all caps. What was the meme? Something.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
There was something about like, you know, activate all caps mode. A meme about arguing online.
Flight control to approach. This is
Like,
flight control.
oh no.
Check your speed.
Like, oh no, they're serious now. Activating all caps. Dun dun.
Time to burn some fuel. To the map.
Well, these kind of ships would probably not burn fuel as much.
Flight control to initiating docking procedure.
Heating it up, yeah, propellant into plasma. I guess in a sense that's like burning, but it's not necessarily. You'd at least have either either like exothermic matter to heat up directly, or you'd use a reactor to power magnetic compression systems. But yeah, it's not necessarily burning it, but you are going to deplete the fuel source eventually. So not like chemically burning it, at least.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Flight control to approaching. Security clearance granted.
Okay. Did I do that? Yep, okay.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
To 9.7. 297, my birthday in leap years.
Attention approaching ship. Abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
Excuse me. I'm tired. Well, almost above 30k at least. Still a ways to go. Yeah, I did that, okay. Or did I do that? Yep, 11 of those, right, okay.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
And all the way back there.
Flight control to approaching ship. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
I have looked up some gameplay of Nexus and it does look like rather detailed, so I'm wondering like if my computer will make it really kind of foggy for that. Like it hopefully won't look as bad as like the Superman game
That was a smooth start.
for N64 or NES or whatever. Like older games often had fog, lots of fog, to hide the draw distance being
Flight
like
control to approaching ship. This is flight control. Check your speed.
being like half a foot away from the character sprite or something. Oh well. Yeah, I hope it would run on my computer if I ever get it. Although I thought Ion Fury might as well. There's a fair bit of swearing in Ion Fury though, so I guess it's probably better I couldn't play it.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Or not yet anyway. It'll be on GOG, the good old games thing, until I do have a computer that can run it.
Flight control to approach. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
Yay for them. Just sitting at the dock of the bay. Come on. Come on.
Nice
come on.
view.
It would be nice to see the stars in space. Through windows, of course.
Attention approaching initiating docking procedure.
I mean, it is kind of cool being able to see stars from the surface of a planet without having a piece of glass or transparent matter in front of you, or a plasma field if you're going to use a plasma window and hope the power doesn't cut out. But I don't know, it would be cooler to see it like without an atmosphere fogging things up. But of course, like with a spacesuit's helmet on, you only get like a couple second glimpse if you have your helmet off. And then probably icicles forming on one side, so that wouldn't be so fun. Did I do this? I am not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I already did that, okay.
Let's go see if we
2.81.
can ruin someone's day today.
Or 28.1. 2.81 is the number of years between when my ex-wife was
Flight
born in
control to approaching
1983
ship. Security clearance granted.
and when I was born in 1985. Yep, whoop-de-doo.
All systems go.
Yay. Oh my word. So tired.
Attention approaching ship. Nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
Yep. I'm running out of things to say. That's always the thing to say, I guess. Bye, bye, bye. And did that, and did that. Okay, let's go.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Space Above and Beyond. That was a cool show with the 58th
Flight
Squadron.
control to approaching. Abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll be very grumpy about my stay. That's what I want to do.
I love this ship.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Attention approaching. Abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
Every factory I've worked at should be renamed Scrap Heap Challenge. Which, in America there's Junkyard Wars, but, which is the same show as Scrap Heap Challenge in England. But, oops, nope, forgot about Cargo Shop. But, yeah, every place I've worked at, a Scrap Heap Challenge. Barely functional machines, rusted over in the high heat and humidity.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
And middle managers that think it's fine and dandy because they get to sit on their butts all the time.
Attention approaching initiating docking procedure.
Get paid for the work of others. And think nothing of it. Yeah, whatever though.
Where to now?
I'm so glad to have a break from that for now. It's almost Thanksgiving for me, although this will be posted on the 30th, I think. But yeah, for so many days, it's like...
Flight control to approaching ship. Abide the ground crew guidelines. And enjoy your stay.
I am getting tired of eating beans and rice, but it's also like, I normally eat that anyway. Just being able to afford like more frozen veggies would be good too. I'm doing like, you know, reviews to earn money enough to eat, but otherwise I get to starve to death. Yay! But I suppose I could apply for food stamps, but they're worthless really. It was funny, like even back in the blue state of Minnesota, you have next to no food stamps, enough for $4 a day back when that was starting to get absurd.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Like, have you tried eating for $4 a day? Tell me how that goes. Do you like ramen?
Flight control to approach. Credentials cleared. Welcome aboard.
It's pretty much ramen and vitamins, if you can walk somewhere that sells those. Versus the closest place to walk to was a gas station, so it's like, yay, getting pizza every couple days. One pizza. And scarfing it down and going hungry the next day. That was a fun time. Although, like, once I finally
I hope I didn't forget anything.
got told about the food shelves, like Community Action Elk River, that's a really good one. They let you pick like 60 items, and I could get food for my birds more, rather than like the place that my ex-wife did her community service.
Flight control to approaching. Security clearance granted.
They had like a weekly like egg bake and a box full of rotten fruit and some bread. My birds like the bread there. Anytime I got like meat or whatnot, I'd trade it with some of the other neighbors for some bird seed that's normally given to the peafowl. Like there's outdoor birds that were at the campground then. And for as lame as it sounds to live in a campground, those were some of the nicest years there. The last couple, not the most, because everything was breaking down more. And I got to be the janitor after my ex-wife left me, so cleaning poop off the walls was a joy. But, you know, getting to live...
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
next to a river and see all the nature crap, that was neat. But, and being able to walk outdoors during summer without roasting alive, that's kind of neat too.
Attention approaching initiating docking procedure.
I like cold weather. I grew up in North Texas around Dallas, like Irving and Carrollton mostly, and then Denton the last couple of years before my stepdad got work in Minnesota. And then I lived in Minnesota, and I like the weather in Minnesota. It's certainly better than elsewhere, like southern Texas.
Okay, what next?
And the couple factories I worked at in Minnesota, though, they had air conditioning for their working employees. Even though without it, it only gets to like 90 indoors.
Flight control to approaching. Security scan confirmed. You're clear. Have a pleasant stay.
But it's still like, yeah, that, and 90 degrees does feel warmer when you're used to like the winters in Minnesota. But yeah, sweatshop here in Texas, the only place I've worked in Texas so far. Like when I was a kid, I applied at CC's Pizza, and the guy asked me like, how would I feel working behind a register? And it's like, I'd hate it, but I'd do it. And it's like, well, they want someone enthusiastic about working with customers. It's like, I'm not going to lie, I hate the very thought of it, but if that's what I have to do, that's what I do. And it's like, oh well, thank you for your honesty, we need a people person. It's like, yeah, that's not me. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, there's nothing...
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
But the job that I was able to find after moving here was a sweatshop. It's a real sweatshop in southern Texas. It's like...
Flight control to approve initiating docking procedure.
It's like, how can these exist? Like, how are they allowed to get away with making conditions that are obviously terrible? Just because it's saving money?
Time to burn some fuel. To the map.
It's like reducing lifespans of your workers just to save money isn't cool.
Attention approaching ship. You've been granted nice to have you aboard.
120 degrees indoors some days, often 110 at least. Plus humidity from all the damp, you know, the sheets and the... Yeah, it's mostly sheets that are damp, but they have a ton always, because the irons are always breaking down. So they have stuff backed up, and you get just ever more wet crap filling the air with water. So pretty much 100% humidity, relative humidity of course. It's not a swimming pool, but it feels like a swimming pool when you're walking into it. It's like, welcome to the oven. And I suppose that's sort of funny because my last name means oven worker, a baker.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
And I was the only person there not baking in the parking lot on breaks. I don't do drugs, but...
Attention approaching abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
Pretty much most of the maintenance workers, however, were smoking herbal cigarettes and otherwise... Yeah, on the cameras, in the parking lot,
Nice view.
Everyone's high, and it's like the management doesn't care. They don't even have drug tests. Not that it's like any worse than drinking
Flight
per
control
se.
to abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
You know what really gets to the management is like if you write instructions on things, like they don't have any blue books. So if you write for new workers, which there's always new workers, how to pack a cart or anything, they'll whine at you for defacing their broken pieces of crap. It's like, give me a break.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
It's like, do you think your garbage has any resale value as it is?
Attention approaching ship. Abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
They don't care about things that are actually crimes. They just care about, I don't know, idiotic stuff that doesn't matter.
Time to burn some fuel. To the map.
It's more like their customer experience matters most.
Flight control to initiating docking procedure.
So they get to sit around on their computer, stalk their employees on Facebook, and otherwise waste all their time at their office for their particular 9 to 5 hours of sitting around doing absolutely nothing. Well, maybe Excel here and there, and demeaning their employees a little bit to make sure they know who's boss and all that crap. But it's like, for the most part...
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Managers at such companies can be easily replaced by just one computer. You know, one program, probably.
Flight control to approaching. This is flight control. Check your speed.
Yeah, you can't really replace workers with the kind of chaos that's having to do with all those machines, and even if you have robots, you need people to keep putting them into calibration. Yeah, and you know, every place I've worked at that has robots, they're always going out of calibration or breaking down. And maybe they can build robots to fix the other robots, who knows. But they're also going to break down, and then you won't have someone to fix them.
Stardate. Oh, wait. I wish.
Humans automatically adjust to chaos, even if they don't like it.
Attention
Whereas
approaching ship. You've been nice to have you aboard. The ground crew is on standby.
even the best virtual intelligences are just spamming out usual behaviors taught to them, more or less. Pattern matching at most. And barely so at that. Having no comprehension of anything for real, just echoing.
Let's go see if we can ruin someone's day today.
Alright, I think I'm gonna stop for now soon.
Flight control to abide the ground crew guidelines and enjoy your stay.
I certainly didn't get it back to 46.1, but it's a third of the way to 100 at least now. Although it's up from like, what was it, 17 something, so did 20k of it. So 1/5 of it, sort of, for getting to 100 from that, so it'll be about, 4 times the amount or something. Oh no, this is 40, so nearly 40, so it'll be 3 times for 60 more, 63-ish. Anyway, gonna call it done for now, so yeah. Here's the Bronto, woo! Take care everyone, try not to go crazy.